This is Erin James Sharp from Artful Kids with you. And today we're going to make, with glue and chalk pastels, the earth. And so what we're going to need, black paper, a bottle of glue, chalk pastels, perhaps a blending tool if you would like one, and then just some kind of round pattern. I'm using a little palette circle here. Yeah, so those are the things you're going to need. Now, what we're going to do, how we get started, first of all, you are going to trace your circle. This is going to be the earth. Okay, now you hold it in the middle. You trace it along. There you go. All right. Now I'm going to draw the earth. Now you're going to look around. I've got some maps on the walls. I may have some on your tables for you to use. Little pictures of the earth. So you can draw the continents now, how you would like them. So I'm going to draw here. This is going to be California. That's where I'm from. All right. And this is all up here. This is Antarctica and all of that. All right, now I'm drawing Mexico, and that's going to go down and become Central America, and then North America, South America down here. All right, now I'm going to get a little bit of Europe in there. This isn't exactly to scale, right? Doesn't matter. A little bit of Africa there. Okay, Australia, I know you're way, here's maybe Hawaii. I know Australia, they're way over there, but you know what, I'm just gonna get a little bit of Australia right here. It's not to scale, obviously. All right, there we go. Now that we have our pencil marks drawn in, what we are going to do is take our glue. To open your glue, you just twist like that. And we're going to trace over all of the lines that we have drawn in pencil with glue. All right, now I've got a tissue here in case I mess up. I can just wipe it off a little bit, but we'll see how we go. All right, so I'm going to start with the main part. I'm just going to follow along and trace over your earth. Start again over here. Whoa, that's all right. That's all right. Okay, then here's Australia. Finishing off here with California, my home. All right, now you notice I'm getting some, now along the way you can always wipe that. It gets a little, you know, you get some little things hanging on. All right, and then if you want to fix anything up, join some lines or make anything thicker, you can do that. All right, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna let this dry. And once it's dried, it's going to dry clear, and then it's going to give us a nice border for our chalk pastels. We're going to color in the ocean and the continents with chalk pastels. I forgot Hawaii over here. I'm just going to add Hawaii, some little islands there. Okay, and that's it for today. You're going to put this in your drying rack. And when it dries, you know what? We almost forgot the names. Write your name. All right, there we go. So yes, that'll go in the drying rack. When you come back next week, we will continue. Thank you. All right, and now our glue is all dry and we are ready for the second part of our project. So I'm going to start with the water, I think. So I'm gonna color in the water. I won't do all of this while you're watching, but I'll just kind of kind of get the basic idea here. All right, so I've got my water in here, and now I like to add more than one color, or one shade, I mean. So I don't really have any light blue in my oil pastel, chalk pastel set right here, but I'm gonna add a little bit of turquoise in there. Some places, you know, around the coral reefs are a bit lighter than others. All right, so I would keep going with that. All right, and if you want to blend, you may certainly blend using a tool like this. All right, and some of those small pieces, this is good for these small pieces where it's hard to get in. All right, or you can just leave the raw chalk if you like the way that looks as well. Up to you. All right, now I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to start coloring in. Now, I was saying earlier Antarctica. This is not Antarctica. Who caught that? This is the Arctic. This is Canada up here, and this is the Arctic. All right, where the polar bears live. Antarctica is way down here, isn't it? That was silly. Anyway, so there's the Arctic. All right, in Canada, and I'm gonna start getting some green in here. Green for the earth. It's very green up here in Canada because the snow, there's lots of snow, and then it melts, and then it turns green. All right, and then it starts to get, we've got some brown in here, the deserty areas. California is pretty much a desert. All right, you can just kind of have green places, and then it gets greener again down here. So you can just, you know, figure out the colors that you want. Green, brown, colors of earth, land, things like that. All right, here, I'll put more green over here, green over here. All right, and then you just keep going with that. You can use your fingers to blend, kind of blend through here if you want. All right, and then I would keep going with my, oh, let's get Australia down here. Australia kind of got some green and brown in there. We'll just add both of them there. All right, now if you get some glue here on, chalk pastel on the glue part, you can just rub that off. All right, let's add a little bit more green in there. Okay, and you'll just keep going with that. I'm gonna pause for a minute. I'm going to finish up and see you in a minute. All right. Now there's my finished project right there. Now I feel like I've finished. I'm going to look at it very carefully. I'm going to see if there's anything else I want to do to it. And in fact, I have decided there is one more thing I want to do to it. Now we're looking at the Earth from space, right? So I'm just going to put some other little stars around here. If you want to leave it black, you may leave it black. I'm just going to put some stars, different shaped stars. And then I think with that, I am happy, and I will leave it at that. All right, now when you are finished, what you need to do is come find me, and I will have fixative that's going to, or spray, it's like hairspray. I'm going to spray it, and that's going to set the chalk a little bit. And then I'm going to give you a folder, and I want you to place your project inside your folder like that. That's going to keep the chalk, it's going to keep your project safe and other people's projects from getting, from rubbing chalk on everything. And then later we'll put that into our portfolios. Make sure your name is on your folder as well. All right, and then when you are done with that, I will keep that. I need you to go back to your seats, stack your materials back where you found them, probably the middle of the desk, and my materials masters will come collect those at the end of the class. And that's it, and I hope you have fun doing this project. All right.